Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
1:24 left in the first quarter of the game.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Here's Claxton on the take, and Claxton throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Williams' shot is good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
From deep, Johnson. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. And you watch Alex Caruso on defense, RJ. He forces his fair share of turnovers.
Yeah, he's got great instincts, quick hands. You can't be loose with the ball around Caruso, one of the best one-on-one defenders in the game.
And Caruso drops them both. The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There's a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success.
And stolen by Simmons. Johnson passes to Simmons. Jacks up a three. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And getting it. Going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
Caruso and Williams make up the perimeter. Williams is out there with Kenrich Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, D.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And we have a chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month. Number 1, the Thunder.
The energy that they're playing with on D has been tremendous the past month, challenging every shot, making things hard on every opponent.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Man, they've been quite a team to watch this season. Check out this stat. Their point differential, plus 12 this season.
I mean, you got to go back to the early 70s Lakers, Bucks, and the 95-96 Bulls teams to compare what this group has accomplished this season. This team has the makings of one of the most dominant seasons we've ever seen.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Martin with the bucket. Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone, top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
Thunder trail by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he drains the quick shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter. Johnson for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Stolen by Russell. Inside, here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there. I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
And that one drops. Russell's got 5.
Ooh, dancing with it. I see you, D'Angelo.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
So he gets them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
The shot by Russell, no good. Thunder trail by 7. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Martin. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
And I like how they focused on getting high percentage shots, especially after the 3 balls weren't falling early on.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Brooklyn leading by 7.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Up in time. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Brooklyn closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hey there. You know, right now for the Thunder, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Brooklyn Nets.
I love their game plan. Work the Rockets.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
And you can bet that that's had an effect the rest of the way. Guys won't be trying to take him one-on-one because he alters just as many shots as he blocks.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Whitehead in at the small forward. And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams, but at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian.
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that.
Oh, this is big for Caruso's confidence. When he's hitting from deep, he looks to score even more.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Williams finds Caruso. No good on the triple.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Again, Simmons missing.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Got a hand on it. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter here. Buries it from 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
Here's Russell following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter.
When you talk about crafty players, you're talking about players like D'Angelo Russell who can find his spot.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
13 foul.
He's off on the first.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Pass to Whitehead. 4-3. Caruso grabs the board. Caruso's got 4 rebounds now. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Good on both. And Brooklyn with possession here. Here's Simmons, and there's the drive. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And Simmons' coaches and teammates encourage him to be aggressive because it attracts the D's attention.
He's off on the second. Thunder trail by 12. Stolen by Russell. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Claxton. That one's good for 2. Claxton's got 8 points.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
He got a piece of it. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
And that's how Simmons is most effective, when he's on attack and early in transition.
Williams from long range. That shot off the mark. From deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with an and it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. 2 Jalen Williams out there for them. Jalen with an E at the 3, and Jalen with an I at the 5. And it's Williams in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Thunder trail by 16. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
Claxton. And no good. Some solid defense from Williams. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
For your opponent's team.
And Oklahoma City shooting only 39% so far in the game. Brooklyn pulls it in. And here's Claxton over Williams. And the Nets miss again. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the speed, the vertical. Gilgeous-Alexander with a slam.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
Claxton can't get it to go.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Now here's Johnson. And it's Russell on the drive. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Nets?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
The 3 from Russell. Knocks it down from distance. Russell's got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, tonight we've seen D'Lo put on a show. This guy believes in his game. Russell thinks he can put up huge numbers every single night.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from deep. The triple. Shea answering.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Nets.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for D'Angelo Russell.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 14. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Whitehead. Outside Johnson. From deep, here's Simmons. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Here's the 3. Ooh, he buries it. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz it.
If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Brody came home, went to pick him up. Back to the crib, went track hard, got it tinted up, caught him outside. Now he in the, ain't no falling off. put 2 million up. Ain't no falling up. I done put 2 million up. Catch at the light like ain't no life at the. You ain't big enough. Know them youngins mean business when they in their rental truck. They gon' spin till they dizzy or pick them up. I've been focused on this pay. Coming out retirement, the dead play. No man's with a he don't pay, I make him pay. I can stop today with what I made today. Probably won't admit it, but I paid the way. Who else you know made all these millions and ain't signed no papers? Never made a statement. Wasn't there when we was rapping in the basement. They was throwing parties, the house party. We misbehaved, gotta keep an eye on my slim, cause he's shady. He ain't know what he was doing. I had to school, teach you how to turn. I'm a tutor, how you jumping out of foreign pockets filled with all. I'm riding with a cougar, red and green Gucci sweater on, just like Freddy Krueger. Everybody around me family, we don't do recruiting. Everybody around me, they no telling. Still promoters book me, we gon' make a move. All my friends got me riding with the got some on the way, told Brody. Went to and he lost, and they gave him all day. Collect card, pick it up, feel him smiling through the phone. Told me keep my feet on these teeth come home. You know it's on. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Brody came home, went to pick him up. My man's I'm riding with a picture of. Shoot back to the crib, went to
Oh, who say does that?
It's the NBA on 2. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Terry Rozier.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So here's Miami's starting group. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Tyler Hero out there with Rozier, and it's Highsmith in at the small forward position. And for San Antonio, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle, and it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Well, there've got to be a lot of challenges at different stages of the season, Stan. Here we are at mid-season. What comes to the top of your mind when you think about what these coaches are facing now?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, it was always just that mental grind of thinking that there was an answer out there that I wasn't finding, that we had one more thing. That maybe could unlock better performance, and you think about the game 24/7, where sometimes the best way to come up with those answers would be to get away from it.
It's good. Paul's got 5 points so far.
And it's the way Paul controls his body and gets into a position to shoot. Amazing.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Paul. 5 points in the game. So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization, is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. And Rozier pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Highsmith's shot is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
here in the first. Just under 2.5 minutes played so far. San Antonio shooting their first free throws of this game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
And it's Rozier missing. San Antonio's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. The Heat with the lead. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. There's Hero with a three. No good. Shot missing. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Heat lead. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game. So far. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
On the court for the Heat, Terry Rozier is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Hero into the point guard position. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. It's a three-point game. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got himself on the board with three there.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. The Spurs are great at drafting and developing, and in selecting Stephon Castle with the 4th overall pick, they've made a play on upside. He's a versatile wing defender. Shooting and his position were the question marks. Can he be a primary playmaker? Will his three-pointer prove to be reliable? Guys will see, but the Spurs are very excited to bring Stephon Castle into their program.
A star talent. Hey, Shams, we so appreciate the reporting you gave us right there. Thank you. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. We've got 1:23 left here in the second. Paul passes to Sohan. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Spurs trail by 5.
Miami.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level?
That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're his peer.
Not in any way.
Wembanyama against Adebayo. Wembanyama, what a high release on the three.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
And Burks hits 2 free throws.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Miami's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively they've still found a way to get the lead.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It'll be the Suns against the Pistons out in Detroit. 4 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off.
These teams are well matched.
Moving right along now to the Miami Heat, they find themselves in a close contest at the half.
Their keys to the game have been opening all the doors. Just a high-caliber overall performance.
Yeah, the offense is rolling. You can.
Thank you for being with us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one. One could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. You'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's it. Greg Popovich starts the second half. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talents, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report.
And that's a routine play for Paul. He's not going to miss the open man.
Robinson for 3. Hero against Paul. Goes up with a stripe. Here's Sohan. Pass to Castle. Over Robinson. That's short off the rim.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And, Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Adebayo with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Got that one up quick. Burks has got 8.
Well, there's the versatility Bam brings to the table. Defending, scoring in the post, facilitating. He's a complete package.
Right wing. Here's Castle. Offline with his 3.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
Burks can't get it to go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
They get it back. Wembanyama passes to Paul. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Paul with the ball. The long distance 3 is buried. Paul's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs.
Once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
And so it's San Antonio. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had.
It's got to be a sense of urgency, right?
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Heat, we've got Johnson. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Jovic in at the 5.
Zero hesitation from Wemby. Coming into the league, just trusting his jump shot.
Hero from long range. Drills it from outside.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Heat trail by 9 and stolen by Barnes. Wembanyama outside. To the wing on the left. Shoots over Hero. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
Johnson attacking, and Johnson with the stuff.
Hero keeping the defense guessing.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wembanyama. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Jacks up a three. Jaquez with the rebound. Jaquez has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Hero, no good. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
A shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Heat trail by 10. Three-pointer. And here's Hero. That's good on the assist by Johnson. Hero's got 21.
Well, he's a volume three-point shooter in this league. Hero can really do damage from that.
There's the three. Hero can't get that one to fall. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Now the Heat with it.
This has reached desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on. Well, they really needed a hoop, and Hero steps up.
Here's Barnes. This'll blow. His basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 6. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
And Rozier not one to shy away from big moments. He wants to be that guy.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Poked away. Hero from deep three-point territory. No good on the three. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
Heat ball.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin,
thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks. With Stan Van Gundy, great.
Represent blackness from the past. The past is a lot of real surprising like magic. The ultimate is classic. Now I ain't reinvent the wheel. I think the spinners on it is against appeal. Truly lay it to my people, but we tend to feel as though the media presents us like we sent. And it's tragic. We the fabric in any field. We make a static from a static when we interfere. To be the leader, never see the vision clear. Too busy blazing for the followers to get the steal. I'm the smoke for all creators who want to steal. The culture first. If you foreign to it, it's the real.